Now, there's a new wrinkle in retirement planning, and it has got people talking. The Trump administration recently moved to ease restrictions around cryptocurrency inside 401k plans. And now some employers are considering making it an option for workplace retirement accounts. Joining us for this edition of Matt on the Money, certified financial planner and managing partner at Lakewater Advisory, Dan Bennett, here to break down what this means for savers. Dan, welcome again.
Good to be back.
So let's start with this headline. What's just changed that's making crypto and 401ks a real possibility here?
Yeah, so cryptocurrency has actually been available in 401k plans over the last couple years. But the big change really was in 2022 under the Biden-era Department of Labor. They came out and basically issued guidance offering plan sponsors or employers who offer 401k plans to exercise extreme caution when it comes to offering cryptocurrencies in 401k plans.
Effectively a warning, right?
A warning, yep. And they cited things like loss, potential loss, fraud, and obviously the volatility that goes, that comes involved with it. Now, fast forward 3 years later, under the Trump era Department of Labor, they're now saying, listen, we really don't want, a heck of a lot to do with this. We're going to take a neutral stance, and we will neither encourage nor discourage employers from offering cryptocurrency.
And just paying attention to what we'll call the crypto market right now. My brother was kind of catching me up to speed on what's happened. He was like, oh man, I wish it just would have stayed in a few years ago because look what it would have been now. How is the market performing right now?
Well, it's certainly a volatile asset class. There's no doubt about that. But, when we look at the performance of this over the last 5 years, the S&P 500, just to give, a little bit of context, the S&P 500 is up about 90% cumulatively over the last 5 years. Bitcoin is up about 1,000%.
Wow.
And over the last 10 years, extrapolate that over 10 years, the S&P 500 is up about 140%, and Bitcoin's up about 41,000%. Now, that comes with a lot of volatility in between.
Sure. Meaning risk.
Right, exactly.
So for people who've never heard of this option before, maybe they haven't seen it in their own benefit package, what would it actually look like, crypto options inside a 401k?
Yep. So within a 401k plan, participants have a menu of different mutual fund options that they can select from. Typically about 20 to 25 different fund options. Cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, is not available as part of those core investment fund options, but what they can do is get access through a self-directed brokerage window if their 401k plan allows it.
Okay, that's the big if.
Yes.
So let me ask you about, are most financial advisors on board with something like this, or are there concerns coming kind of from your side of the industry?
Short story, no. To make it, I think about 2 to 3% of financial advisors are offering it as an investment option for their clients. I think a lot of that has to do with, just sort of the general dynamic and
broadly diversifying.
Right. Yeah, right. And of course the risk. I think there's a lot of uncertainty with the potential liability from an advisor's perspective if they do offer it.
Sure.
Maybe a general lack of understanding as well. But let's be honest. I mean, the average age of a financial advisor is around 60 years old.
Sure.
And so a lot of their clients are in their 60s and 70s, and for this to be a suitable option for them, may not be the best choice.
Not necessarily a level of comfort with that demographic.
Of course.
So we'll talk about some more about the specifics on this, what to consider in the next hour of Good Day Tampa Bay. We know crypto could soon be in the mix for those retirement plans, but maybe not right for everybody. So Dan's going to be back in the 9 o'clock hour talking about the risks investors should be thinking about before they make a move. We'll be right back after this.
Fight over a possible noise ordinance on St. Pete Beach has gotten pretty loud. The proposal would have turned down the volume on live music as early as 7